Okay.
Totally. So
Perfect.
yeah, hopefully that helps. Okay, I
Awesome.
just started
I will share that with
recording.
Heather so that she has your thoughts too.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. And let me know
Yep.
if you guys have other questions or thoughts about it that you want to bounce back.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a great idea. Definitely a good thing to kind of come up with your strategy before you start booking Blitz. And especially for hostesses that are previous customers or previous hostesses, like knowing, oh, I really want to do this spring because I could get that mint, ring toad or whatever it is that you decide to do. So
Perfect.
cool. All right, Natalie, I saw your chat. You're working. You're awesome. You're multitasking, girl. I love it. Okay, so I just started recording this a minute or so ago so that we can save it for everybody that's not able to hop on right away. I am just going to kind of run through some of the main points of things that I really wanted to pass along to you guys, whether it was from leadership retreat or just other stuff that is kind of that, like, it's gone through those of us that are the senior mentors kind of gone through our stage, and then I want to make sure that it gets passed down to you guys before it gets lost in the sea of Connect, because I know that happens to the best of us. So first of all, I want to celebrate 2017 and tell you guys something. This is super exciting. I looked this up just before we started the call. So as a team, our collective team volume was $139,783. So almost $140,000 as a team that we were able to generate last year. And the reason that that's so exciting is because when it comes to this year, the shift in our impact messaging and taking from what we used to do, the Soul Sister Scholarship Program, and now we're transitioning that and making it better, that I can actually tell you guys what that translates to when it comes to full-time equivalent jobs with benefits and Social Security and all that good stuff. And I can also tell you guys how many scholarships that raised. So we get to take that information and translate it into very real, concrete statistics, which is awesome. So we as a team, us together, were able to provide 3.5 full-time equivalent jobs, whether that was on our team in Uganda, manufacturing side, or also the artisan partners that we team up with. So you guys might see a lot of other really great fair trade brands talking about the thousands of entrepreneurs, of artisans all over the world that they're able to support, but it doesn't necessarily translate into a full-time living wage. Well, maybe you bought one thing from them one time and it didn't really impact them for the long term. So we really care about being totally transparent about that, and the impact actually being a real impact and not just some inflated number. So we crunched it all the way down to exactly how many artisans we're able to employ, whether it's our own ladies in Uganda or across all of East Africa and now South Africa too. So that's 3.5 full-time jobs that our team alone did, which is amazing. And almost 2.94, so I'm just going to say 3 scholarships for our university-bound girls. So yay for dreamers and doers! We rock. And we're going to rock it even more this year. And I'm so excited to set some really concrete goals together and be able to talk about that in real terms of real life employment, rather than just, this really kind of hard to get your mind around concept of the Soul Sister Scholarship Program, which was great and it served us really well. But as we continue to grow and as we continue to expand our impact, it gets harder to communicate that effectively. So that's why those shifts are coming. You guys feel free.
People would always ask, what does that mean?
Yeah.
How much money actually is that? What do they get?
Badges. I don't understand. Yeah. And the age-old question, how much of the money actually goes to the women? And we're like, right. We're not a charity. Right. So yeah, it was definitely this kind of push and pull. because we're a business and we're really proud of that. But we had the Soul Sister Scholarship, which is like, we're contributing this that is not based on their performance. It's based on our performance. And that kind of feels charity-ish, even though it's not. Like, it was hard to explain and reconcile with customers, especially, and even some fellows would have trouble understanding, getting their minds around it. And that's why we're making these rollout improvements in 2018, which is, I think, just going to increase your ability to communicate effectively and increase our impact and just make that really clear. And I think it's going to really energize and excite our communities as well. So yay for 2017, and very excited for what we're going to do in the coming year. Okay, so quickly, and you guys feel free to chime in, like just talk whenever you have a question, or if you want to put it in the chat, that works great too. I'm kind of paying attention to that as we go, because I'm just going to kind of roll through some of the major things that are coming up. So first of all, everyone should know spring launch. Sorry, the sun is like shining on my chin, and it's kind of it's like I have this big white patch on my face. Spring launch is January 22nd. So fingers crossed, everybody should be getting their pre-books in the mail before that happens. And that's exciting because it's happening in January, whereas last year the spring launch was on February 1st, which meant January was like kind of pointless to book parties in. Like, it was really hard to justify having parties in January. So this is going to get everybody off to a really great start. Booking Blitz begins on the 15th, I can talk, which is Monday. And so you kind of have this weekend to start formulating your warm leads, your lists of people that you plan to reach out to. That could be ladies that hosted for you maybe in early fall, and they were like some of those ones that were super excited about getting first dibs on product as it was released. Those are the people you want to follow up with now. Your birthday, which day is your birthday? Is it the 15th or the 22nd? Yay, the 15th. Okay, so like you can just send out, happy birthday to me, host a party. When everyone wishes you happy birthday, Natalie, my challenge to you is everybody that wishes you a happy birthday, be like, you know what would make my birthday great? If you host a party. So that starts on Monday. And be thinking about definitely those ladies that were really excited about the new products coming in. Yeah, for sure. And then also, like, I know for myself, I had a lot of people last season that were like, oh, I really want to host a party. I'm super excited about it, but man, holiday time is way too crazy for me. Please get back with me in the spring. And so I have a pretty substantial list of ladies that I need to follow up with on that. And then also in January is a great time to just do good, like, courtesy customer service check-ins. So just checking in with your customers, especially your hostesses, ladies that purchase sandals or leather bags or whatever it is, even the jewelry, going through those customer lists and just checking in with them, whether that's sending an email or a Facebook message or even giving them a quick call on the phone. Try to do a handful of those, like, each week this month. That alone will generate some of your bookings for the Booking Blitz. And it's just good procedure to just be taking care of your customers that way. There is a customer service, customer care, I think it's called, challenge on Connect. So if you guys haven't seen that before, it was from last year, and it's just, I think, repeating itself again, but it's a really great way to just keep tabs with your customers and make sure that they know that you still care about them and want to make sure they love their Sseko. So that is Booking Blitz. That will go through the 29th, January 29th, and it's for shows that are booked between the 22nd and April 30th. So like literally all of spring. So if you have people that want to have a show later on in the spring, that will still qualify under the Booking Blitz. I haven't seen the incentives for the Booking Blitz yet. Molly, have you seen them come up? Okay, I think that they haven't been announced yet. They'll probably be announced on Monday. So stay tuned for that. And the next thing, so oftentimes as a team, we'll do a little bit of a booking blitz challenge among ourselves. We may do one later on after this one is over for HQ. But the one that I want to really focus on with you guys is a recruiting challenge. If you didn't catch that last week, hey Liza, how are you? Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Hey. Oh my goodness. She's so cute. Hi.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. And I'm recording this so you can go back and catch up the first few minutes of everything. So no, sir. Nope. This is meeting time. See you later. Nope.
Hi, Sayla.
No, it's not Sayla. Bye.
Oh.
Stinker. He hears my voice go up like that. He's like, "Ooh, someone to talk to." Okay, so, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the team challenge. There we go. So, January, this month, is an amazing time. Literally, the absolute best time of the entire year to invite other women into the Sseko community. So, if you have a hostess who was really passionate about what you were doing and really, you could just tell that she was really on fire for Sseko. If you have friends that are in transition and they're, trying to go from working full time to being a stay-at-home mom, or they are already a stay-at-home mom and needing some more fulfillment in just what they do and having a little piece of themselves still. You have customers that are VIPs that engage frequently on your VIP page. Trying to think of all the other possibilities, but so much opportunity for ladies to jump in and get an amazing rolling start. Beginning of the year, really, there's just no better time than that. And they would also be able to get in with the spring, the new spring line that's launching. They get the new spring starter kit. Everything is new, everything's fresh. It's an amazing time to help other ladies get part of this community and started on their Sseko journey. So HQ has a challenge going on. The recruiting challenge right now is this month. If you bring 2 women into the fellows community, then you get a second chance at pre-book. So meaning you could basically build a completely fresh pre-book order, even if you already did one, at 50% off. And then there's an overall team challenge that all teams that get 12 new fellows this month, which is totally attainable based on how many fellows we have on our team, will get to submit a custom product, custom Pantone color that we get to pick for a product that's made just for us with dreamers and doers on it. It's going to be super fun. So what I decided to do, instead of me picking out the color or even a few colors and having you guys vote on it, is I'm going to let everybody that brings 2 fellows on this month pick a color to submit, and then we'll all vote on it together. So my favorite right now is white because we don't have any white leather anywhere, and I think that would be really fun. But you guys get to be a part of that. So let me know if you need help when it comes to reaching out to people, or what that looks like, the interview process now, because it has changed a little bit with mentors. They're actually able to do the interviews for their new little sisses. So feel free to reach out and touch base with me, or if I'm your auntie, touch base with your mentor, or you can always still touch base with me about that. But this is such an amazing time to get started and to be a part of the sisterhood. And that's actually this year's word. This is our theme for the year, is sisterhood. And the manifesto tenet is surround yourself with people who believe in the best you. And I love that because we get to do that for one another, but we also get to invite women into that, and women that maybe otherwise would not have that in their lives, that they don't have a tribe like that spurs them on to be the best version of themselves. So it's going to be awesome. You guys have any questions about the recruiting challenge at all? Okay, no worries. And if you're not of a mindset of, oh, I want to build a team, if you're just, hey, I'm a couple of shows a season kind of a fellow, don't feel put off by inviting women into the story. It doesn't mean that you have to become a mentor if you invite someone in. Like, absolutely does not mean that at all. So, so that was literally me 18 months ago. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to build a team. No, that's not for me. Ha ha, fast forward to a year and a half later, and I love this, and I love you guys. But it's totally, you guys have heard me say this, you've heard Liz say this, that there's a seat for every woman at the table. And so if you're in a place in your life, you're a place in work or in school or in parenting or whatever it is, that's like, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not building a team. I just want to represent this amazing brand and these amazing women and have a connection with other ladies that are part of this story. You can still do that and refer women to the Fellows program without having to become a leader right now or ever, if that's not what you want to do. So, okay. And I keep talking about, I'm going to save that for later. I'm talking about the Fellows program. There's like other changes that are rolling out soon, but I'm going to wait until they're official. Okay. Have you guys gotten a chance to hear at all about the new Sseko custom, what's going to replace DYDS?
No.
Not yet? Okay. Who all is a stylist? Are any of you guys? Natalie, are you a stylist? If you can chat. I can't remember if you are. You're not. Okay. Well, this is really exciting. None of you guys have done this before, and it's all going to be new. Oh my word, you guys, this is going to be amazing. We got to see a sneak peek of it way, way back at Summit last year, and then at Leadership Retreat. It's really growing and becoming quite amazing. But it is all going to be very intuitive and very user-friendly, and you can actually build your custom sandal online with this amazing web tool, and all of the different leather colors are there and the different heel heights, and it will swap it out and like take shape before your very eyes, and it's amazing. The coloring sheets are super fun, but you can't really change the heel style on those. You have to kind of guess with your crayons, which, that is part of the fun of it, right? But the web tool is going to be incredible. So if you have not considered becoming a stylist before, or if you have, it's going to revolutionize your spring and summer for sure. And then beyond that, we are going to be rolling out custom beyond sandals. And so that's in the very, very beginning stages too, but there will be more custom products coming on later in the year. You don't want to miss. You want to be a part of this. This is a train you want to get on. So very, very exciting. Along with that, there's going to be a small, and it's an opt-in. You don't have to opt in for this at all, but there's going to be a small, I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's like a web something fee. Web something. I'm really official here today, you guys. I think it was like $9.95 a month or something. You do not have to do it, but if you choose to be a stylist and you choose to do the Sseko custom, you're going to need it in order to work this tool online. And it's going to generate your own website, which I know there were some fellows that really wanted to get to that point where they'd have their own website rather than just the link at the end of the Sseko website. So again, it's not required, but it's something I would highly recommend if you're really wanting to take your business seriously. And there will be a discount if you pay it ahead of time at the beginning of the year. So the fee is for tools that are beyond, it's going to improve vastly the tools that we have right now. So, and that will be explained by HQ in a lot more detail than I can, but it's going to be worth it. I know it's going to be worth it, but I'm not going to judge anybody that decides to opt out. And it should start, I would say it should be starting either at the end of this month or next month, but don't quote me on that because it could change. They could need more time to roll it out, but so more to come on that, but that kind of coincides with the custom. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew about it. Okay. there is a new comp plan for, oh, Liza, you said February. Okay, sweet. So yeah, if it's rolled out in February, that totally makes sense. If you guys haven't checked out the new comp plan, it's not a lot different from last year's, but there is a Fellows University course on it to kind of walk you through it. And I'm going to try to screen share with you guys if I can. Where did it go? Just a second, so that I can just kind of quick walk you through a couple of parts of it. Where did it go? Oh my goodness, there it is. Okay. All right. Okay. I think this is it. Can you guys see this? The comp plan? Yes? Okay, awesome. Okay, so kind of the main things to take away from this that I just wanted to highlight for you guys so that you're not confused with the language is we're changing the term Star Fellow and Star Mentor to what you see on the screen, Executive Fellow and Executive Mentor. So the different levels, the different statuses are exactly the same. Whether it's Senior Fellow, and then Star Fellow, you've brought on someone, but now it's going to be called Executive Fellow because that just sounds more professional and just indicates more of what we want to convey and what we're doing. So there's that change. And then another thing that we have updated is instead of the bonus kits for if you have your first trunk show within that first month, we are changing it to, trying to find it, the stylist kit instead of just a bonus kit. So it's going to be, you basically get your stylist kit for free. There it is right there. You guys can see that, the Strong Start Fellow. So $500 in commissionable sales and complete Fresh Fellow School within your first 30 days of becoming a fellow. You get the stylist kit for free. And then if you hit $1,000 in commissionable sales and recruit a new fellow within your first 60 days, so meaning you've had 2 successful trunk shows, and then within your first 2 months, you've invited someone else onto the team, you will get a $100 Sseko gift card as well. So there's just some little things, like little tweaks that we've made, just knowing what is going to set women up for the most success. And that's what this is really about. We want to create a climate where women are going to be able to pay off their starter kit right away and get the ball rolling and feel super successful. So those couple of changes I think are going to be really helpful. Oh my word, you guys, I don't know how to unscreen share now. What do I do? Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay, somebody teach me how to undo this. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys. I don't even know. Back to meeting. Will that do it? Okay. Pause share. Stop share. There. Yay. Sorry, you guys. Okay. And okay. So we talked a little bit already about the impact messaging when it came to this last year, and the fact that we were able to create 3.5 full-time jobs in East Africa, and that includes all benefits and everything, and then just shy of 3 scholarships. So basically this year, the whole Soul Sister Scholarship Program is going to be kind of folded into this new impact messaging, which is going to be clearer, easier for your customers and hostesses to understand. We will still be providing scholarships to all of our university-bound women, and our goal really is by, I believe, 2020, our goal is to be able to employ every single woman that comes from Cornerstone Leadership Academy, that anyone who wants a job at Sseko will be able to get one. That's the eventual goal. So we're working hard towards that this year. We're employing more women than ever before, And just even as a team, being able to quantify that and say, okay, this is how much revenue we need to do as a team in order to provide 5 scholarships or 6 full-time jobs. And that includes our artisan partners as well. So very excited about that. There will be a call on the new impact messaging this Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's what it shows up in Connect as 11 a.m. in 2 different places. So I'm pretty sure that's the time that it's going to be. But I will tag you guys as that is approaching and make sure that you are aware that that's coming up, because I'm sure Liz and Bree and maybe Ben will be on there to explain it a lot better than I'm able to. But it's going to be definitely, it's going to be amazing. I keep saying that, but it really is. I'm super excited about it. So you guys, I don't think I have anything else. So let me know if you have any questions at all. If you want to toss ideas around for the Booking Blitz or for the recruiting challenge, if you have Pantone colors that you already think you want to submit and challenge me against my white.
White would be beautiful.
No, I really want white. My mom wanted white leather sandals in DYDS. And I'm like, sorry, we don't have that yet. So that's kind of why I'm like, we need to get some white leather.
So do you know if pricing on custom is going up to accommodate for kind of the changes?
That is a great question. It really overall is not. And actually what's going to happen is it's going to be more exact based on the options that you choose. So, you know, in the past, if you got a pair of, let's say you got a pair of crossovers. Actually, I have mine. Okay, you get a pair of crossovers, and let's just pretend that all of this is a standard leather except for my rose gold. Okay, all of this is really technically premium leather, but let's just pretend for the sake of it that all of it was just standard leather except this one piece. But I would have paid an extra, $10 for this one custom premium leather for the whole sandal. Well, in the new way, every single piece of the sandal you're going to get to pick. So like this might be $2 more. And then the footbed, if you were going with a premium leather, might be $7 more or whatever. So it's not gonna necessarily raise the entire price of the sandal. Like if you got a black wrap sandal with like one gold, strap across the top, it's not gonna be that much more. It's just gonna indicate how much of the premium leather that it actually used. So great question. Overall, the pricing is not going up. It's just becoming more specific.
Can you tell us what the stylist kit includes and how much it is? Do you know that?
Yeah, stylist kit last year was $60 and it's going to be the same. And it will include I believe, a half sandal in every style. So you won't have a pair of sandals in every style, but you'll have like one rue, one ribbon sandal base, one crossover, one of the new platform double strap. So all of the sandals, you have like one example of each one. And then you'll have leather swatches in all of the colors that are available. I'm trying to think. Then there was printed materials too that we got. I don't remember if it's going to be, since everything's going to online, we may not have a lot of printed materials this time around. But yeah, basically you're going to have everything that you need to lay out and have people actually touch and feel and, hold up the leather to this type of sandal and figure out what heel style. There should be one of every heel style in the kit too. So yeah, good question. And if you were a stylist before, which I know none of you guys were, but for anybody watching this later, you won't be required to purchase a new stylist kit for the new Sseko custom. It's just encouraged that everyone get the platform double strap so that everybody actually has that as an example. So for those of us that are already stylists, if we just get a pair of the double strap platforms to show in our stock, then that will suffice and we won't really need anything new other than the leather swatches. So, and those will be available separate as well. Awesome. Good questions. Anything else, you guys? We've got like 5 more minutes. I'm really sad because Kara was going to hop on and give you guys some of her key takeaways from leadership retreat, but she got stuck in another meeting. So we'll just have to have her post those sometime on Connect or do a live, Facebook Live for Kara. Awesome. Cool, you guys. Well, if there's not anything else, but I will let you guys go. I know it's Friday afternoon or evening for some of you, and I know we've all got families that need to eat and fun Friday stuff to do. What do you guys do on Friday nights? You have a weekly? Yay, us too! It's pizza night. We do.
And I'm leaving for the weekend with my hubby.
Oh, that's right. You said it's a getaway, so that's why your in-laws are in town. They're taking care of the kids. Oh, girl, that's awesome. Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know.
It's a surprise. Does he know?
He's got it all planned. I have to pack a bag.
I love it.
Oh,
that's so awesome. That is so fun. Yay! Tonight or tomorrow?
We leave tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So cool. So cool. How about you, Liza? What are you guys doing tonight?
Grocery shopping and finishing up. We're actually having a Hugo party tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
So Laura Lindman is actually going to be coming. So I've got to say this. Yeah. So
fun. I love that. Oh, Natalie, you're grading papers. Okay, get those papers done and then do something fun, girlfriend. Yeah,
grade
we
papers
have
with one hand, drink wine with the other.
No, really, seriously, you need a glass of wine in the other hand. Go home first.
Go home first.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing a combination of you guys because I've been grading papers, homeschool mama here, and it's pizza night, but I have to go to the grocery store. Craziness. Awesome. You guys, thank you so much for joining and just for being part of our team. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. So glad to see your faces. And as always, message me. You can find me on Voxer or Facebook Messenger or text me or email, anything, whatever works best for you. If you need help when it comes to getting ready for Booking Blitz, or if you just even need help, coming up with a strategy for your goals for this season. We kind of talked a lot more about goals in the last couple months, coming up to the end of the year, but now is a really wonderful time to start setting goals for the year. And that's something that we'll be kind of rolling out in the next month. I think the February call is we'll really start focusing on goals for the year. So as always, you guys just rock it. And have a wonderful night with your families. And Natalie, stop grading papers as soon as you possibly can. And enjoy your weekend. Molly, have the best time.
Thank you.
On your surprise getaway. That's so exciting. But yeah, thanks again, you guys. Mwah. See you later.